Okay, so we are getting logged in here. I'm just trying to add Instagram, and guess what? It doesn't want to work. So while I'm figuring this out, maybe, yeah, maybe you want to tell us where you're from and what the weather's like today. I know Regina had minus 45 earlier this week. Just gonna type in here. Thought we had this all set up, but apparently I did it too far in advance. Oh, we've got Catherine, Maureen from Mississauga, Rachel. Ooh, fabric. Yeah, the first fabric is up on the screen. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Pam. Can I? Audrey, can you let Alicia know that I can't add Instagram? Try it one more time. Alicia's much better at this, but she's helping someone in store.
Is there a code?
I might have it. Let's see if this one works. If it doesn't, I will send her the code. Instagram will not allow me to connect. Oh.
Did it work?
Yay, Instagram. Okay, we've got Instagram connected. Ooh, we have someone from north of Saskatoon. I don't know where that town is, but I definitely have family in Saskatchewan and have been to Saskatoon many times. Oh, we've got Mama Sue here. Oh, goodness. Lots of people are joining in. Wonderful. Oh, Jennifer. Mama from the cold north. You're not that far north. You're only 5 hours. But yeah, it is a little cold up there. Oh, St. Mary's. Cold, cold, cold. I don't know how cold it is in St. Mary's, but my niece Haley was telling me that it was minus 45 is what it felt like in Regina earlier this week. So I'm glad I didn't have to experience that because I don't like frozen nose hairs. It's one of my hates. Okay. Oh, Julia's here from Moose Jaw. And Thorndale and Ravenswood. Very cool. It's so cool to see so many people here from different places. So you all might be wondering how this live sale works, and it's pretty interesting how we're going to do it. Alicia and I have walked through a few things. Now, this is our first time doing a live sale like this. There's bound to be some hitches. Ultimately, we will always make it right. What we do know is that as we show a fabric, we're going to tell you the quantity available. This is assuming that whoever rolled the bolts for us counted it correctly. So there might be some discrepancies. If there's a little bit of tape residue, what we're going to do is just include past that tape residue for the first cut. So you'll get extra fabric that you don't have to pay for. We're just going to include it. So what will happen is if you love a fabric, you're going to comment the fabric number and the quantity you want. And once that quantity is claimed, that fabric is then sold and we'll move on to the next. So that's step one, is to state in the comments what fabric you want, but that means that you're buying it. Step two is that you're going to send us an email. So in that email, we need to know your name, which social media platform you were watching on, and either what your name or in the cases of YouTube, social media handle is, or Instagram. Oh, no sound on Instagram. Thanks, Aunt Debbie. I always love that we have people watching our back. What if I do it? Did that fix the sound issue on Instagram? If you can let me know, Aunt Deb. Appreciate it. Oh, Claire says she can hear me. Yay. Okay. That's good news. Okay. So first thing is you're going to comment the fabric number and the quantity you want. First come, first serve. What's going to happen is you have to then register yourself to purchase. So you're going to send an email to sew@thesewingcafe. I'm just going to type it as we're going here, .ca. And in that email, you're going to tell us your name, how you appear on the social media, if it's different than the name that you use. So Instagram handles, like if my name was Mimi B22, I might not know what name to match that up to in our loyalty system, because you do get loyalty dollars on this purchase. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, everyone. So in that email, you're going to tell us your name, whether or not we're shipping. So if you're picking it up, let us know. If you're shipping, we are doing a flat fee of $10.99 anywhere in Canada. We're just keeping it simple. For orders $90 or less. Once you're over $90, it's free shipping. That's just the way our store operates. And if you wanted to bundle, like if there's purchases you wanted to do on our website, we're only going to charge you the one shipping fee. So I think Alicia, once she wraps up with the customers, will have a free shipping code for this evening to just make it so that we don't have to refund a whole bunch of things. Hopefully that's clear. Oh, step 3 will be once you comment and this whole thing shuts down and we know who wants what fabric, someone's going to go through and create those invoices and email them out to you from the email address that you've emailed us from. You will then get an invoice with a little pay button, and then you can go and pay yourself. If you're having problems with that, you can always call the store. Oh, good. And thanks for letting me know, Aunt Deb. You can always call the store and we can run it through the cash system as well. But we're hoping that you're able to just do it yourself, but we're always here to help you. So, does anyone have any questions before we get started? Don't be afraid to speak up or post anything in the questions. I'll be watching them, and I think Alicia, once she's wrapped up with the customers in store, she'll be watching them as well. Oh, my goodness, when did Alicia have time to do this? So our free shipping coupon for tonight only is Live Sale, LIVESALE. And that should give you free shipping on any purchases because we can combine them. So thank you very much for joining us this evening and allowing us to try something new. All right. So this first fabric, I absolutely love this. So this is fabric number 100, and we have approximately 5 meters of this fabric. It's so fun, and on this beautiful, I don't know, I think I'm going to call that like a robin's egg blue. And if you can see it here, it's just, I love the diversity. I love the representation. Like there's even a wheelchair on this. When do you see that in fabric? It just has like great picture book vibes. I feel like this is one that I know my mom will love. So if we have any takers for this, this is a quilting cotton, 100% cotton, 44 inches wide. We do have some garment stuff, but I'm going to put them towards the end of the sale. So this is fabric 100. Okay, Audrey's ready with the next one. I have my 14-year-old daughter helping me here. So this is Fabric 101. I believe it's Year of the Snake, is it not? Somebody tell me if you know.
I think it is.
So this is on like a bright pink background. It looks a little dull on my screen. Hopefully it doesn't on yours. We have these beautiful purple and green and yellow snakes. It's just like this fun pop of color. So all fabrics that we're showing in the sale are $12 Canadian plus tax. Can't see it on YouTube. Oh, is the screen cut off? Okay, let me hold the fabric this way then if you're not seeing it. Can you see it now, Marilyn? Oh, you could. Okay. Maybe you were expecting me to be holding it and I wasn't. So here we have the snakes and they're so cute. And of course, any unsquare edges, that's not the way we cut them in store, but when they arrive this way, we just give you a little bit extra. $12 for 5 meters of the first one. You mean the wheelchair one, Jen? Number 100? If you want to confirm that. So this fabric here, we have 5 meters of it. And the fabric on screen right now with the snakes is number 101. Okay. If I'm going too fast, people slow me down. Okay, so Jen's taking all of the diversity fabric. Oh, this one's so fun. If you are a macaroon lover, so the scale on this, I'm just going to try to hold my thumb so you can see. The macaroons are fairly small scale for a novelty print like this. So I think this would make maybe even an excellent binding. Like you could probably get a whole macaroon in your binding if you cut it just a little bit wider. Because my thumb is about 5/8 of an inch wide. Just measured it on a cutting mat, which is why my face was off screen. So cute. I love the little pops of the blue in this and that bright green. I love macaroons. Okay. So there are, how many meters of this one, Audrey?
Oh, I
missed that one. Oh, 5 yards of the macaroons. And this is fabric 102.
We have some.
Oh, okay. So this one I'm going to have to back up for. So growth charts are a little bit different these days. They tend to do these panels where, let me back up so you can see, where you have all the numbers and you can mark whether it's months or years. I'm just going to unroll a bunch of it. Sorry, love. I'm creating extra work for you, Audrey. So you tend to lay the baby in the center of the panel. And then with a toy or something, you mark whether it's 1, 2, or 3 days, months, or weeks. And this one has the cutest little monkey, a lovely little giraffe, and check out the lion. And I'm pretty sure Northcott has a fairly similar line coming out that's super soft. You could actually make matching stuffed animals out of. So how many panels do we have of this? So these are going to be $12 a panel because they're set up that way. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels, I believe. So there was that one with the monkeys. And then this is the same sort of thing. So Mama Sue wants 102 1 yard. And like I said, they have taped these. So on this one. Oh, no tape residue. That's good. Okay. Some of their tape is better. Look at the bears and the little fox. And then my favorite is the hedgehog and the bunny. Oh, you can't really see the bunny. That's better. Can you see the bunny now? With all these leaves, and the birch sticks, although those don't really look like birch leaves, but you know, it's art. It's subjective. So we probably have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels of this one as well. It is adorable, isn't it, Julia? So this is 104, and there's 5 of those. And the one with the monkeys and the giraffe was 103, and we think there's 5 of those. So this one too
Alphabet.
technically is a panel, but it's actually an alphabet, and the way they've divided the panel, there's none of those dotted lines. So you could use this sewn together to make a really, really cute quilt back. And this is one of my favorite blues. And it's so joyful. So you've got an aardvark, a dolphin, a baboon. I'm doing a really poor job of telling you guys what fabric we're on. This is fabric 105, and I should have 7 meters of it. The elephant, look at the little hedgehog, the iguanas, and the fox doing flamenco. So fun. Sherry, can you confirm which panel? Is it the one that I'm holding up right now of fabric number 105? Or was it, and I got lost in these numbers, aren't I? 104 with the bear
And the birch tree.
and the birch trees, or was it 103 with the giraffe and the monkey? Oh, I'm not rolling this one up very well. There's even a sloth on here. One of my nieces gave my daughter a stuffed sloth at one point. So cute. Okay.
And we're out of panels.
No, you've got the 2 folded ones there.
But not for immediately now.
Okay. So this, again, 44 inches wide. It's a quilting cotton. It's printed. It's not actually tie-dyed. We technically have 2 bolts of this. One is at 5 yards and one is at 3 yards. You don't have to take it all. Just tell us how much you want in meters and we can make that happen. So cute. I think this would be an amazing lining for a bag. You know, when you want like a little bit of print so it doesn't look dirty, but still light so that you can find things. So this is 106 and we have up to 8 meters. But we can't do more than 5 as a continuous cut because we have 1 bolt of 3 meters and 1 bolt of 5 meters. So let me just hold 104 up because Sherry says she thinks it was 104 and I want to make sure we're sending her the right one. So 104 has the bear on it. Is that the one? Marg, prices are $12 a meter for everything that I show tonight. So Sherry, if you want to confirm if the one with the bear is the panel you were thinking of. Yeah, panels are $12 too because they're essentially a meter. We're just trying to keep the math simple when we have to send out all the invoices. Okay, there are 2 little folded panels. Audrey, do you have those for me? Thank you.
108.
This one is super sweet. There was not much there, but we still went ahead and got it. So this is another one of those panels. This is actually 208 because we almost forgot to include it. So look at this with that beautiful little crown and then those wings. Hopefully you can see that on screen. And then you have your numbers for the months, weeks, or days. So cute. So simple to make up too, you know, just a coordinating fabric and bind it and quilted and you're ready to go. And our quilt batting, I don't know if you guys know this, but we switched away from Hobbs. Much happier. The batting we're using now, you can quilt, I think on the 80/20, it's up to 8 inches apart. And on the poly, it's 10 inches apart. So minimal quilting is an option. So this panel that I just held up with these beautiful wings, I'm gonna call them fairy wings or butterfly wings.
Cool.
Is that not adorable?
It's upside down.
It is upside down, isn't it? Thank you, love. This panel here has a crown
Oh,
and
it's
these beautiful
also one
wings.
of like the birth chart.
Yeah, it's a birth chart. This is number 208 and it's $12 a panel. Okay. So that's that whole pile, but what's up next, Audrey? That's okay. 208 is incredibly cute. Oh, this one is fun. So just gonna try to lay this out here. So this is number 107. And this is actually a bit of a collection. So this is Meteors on Orange, and this is a very vibrant orange. I feel like the phone's not really focusing as well as it could. So little meteors. This is 107, and we have 4 meters of this one.
I'm doing a terrible job at telling you.
Before you do that one, can you grab the panel and we'll leave 107 laying down because I want to show people what it goes with. Please explain the 200 stars. Is there a cost? I read it helps you and maybe we could all help. I actually don't know how stars work on Facebook. I have to apologize. If there's a cost, I don't feel the need for you to do it. I'm just happy that you're here spending the evening with us. But if it's something free and it helps, give it a try, see what happens. Yeah, that's the panel there.
This one?
Mhm.
So I found this one.
Yeah.
I'll just slide it.
Okay. So the green, what number is that one?
The green is 111.
So the green is 111. The orange is 107. The green we have how many meters of Audrey? 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
7 yards. I don't know if I'll...
And that's part of this dinosaur panel. I wonder.
Should I show these two because they also...
No, I think that's too much. Too confusing. There are 2 more fabrics that go with this line. So cute. It's cosmic. It's stellar.
I'm just really...
It's 3, 2, 1 blast off.
I'm starting to work.
Out of this world. Dinosaur. Is this not the cutest little panel? Look, they put a little space helmet on the dinosaur.
They put a dinosaur in the rocket.
Yes, they did. So if you have a little dinosaur lover.
Stellar.
Oh, and I love the constellations in this little mini border.
And then there's also a constellation that says stellar.
Yeah. So this is a panel that keeps running as well. So no dotted lines on this one. So it could be used as a quilt backing. Oh, that'd be an exceptional quilt backing. It's almost like a second quilt. So this is number 109, and we have 9 meters of this. Donna, you can buy anywhere from 1/2 meter to all that we have. You do not have to buy the entire bolt. Although we've already had somebody do that earlier. Oh, thank you, Alicia. She's just posted a little comment for newcomers on how the purchasing works. So this is the dinosaur. Number 109, 9 yards. The orange one here is 107.
And then the green is 111.
Is 111. So let us know what you want. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
I
So
can lay them right here once I grab
yeah,
them.
you grab those two. So next in line, we have 110. And this is a lovely corresponding print with little dinosaur feet. So it's all gray. There's different grays here, and it's so fun. It's a small scale print. And then, are you putting that number so you can see it?
Yes,
Okay.
I know what it is.
And then what Audrey put on the second screen is 108.
Yep.
And we have
5.5 yards, 5.5.
5.5 meters.
Oh,
We're doing meters. That's okay. So in my hand is 110, and we have 7 meters of that. And on the screen is 108, and we have 5.5 meters of that.
can I put those next to each other so you can see the different sizes of the
Oh
dinosaurs?
yeah, that's actually a great idea, Audrey.
Yeah, because then
So now you can kind of see the difference in scale between the 2 feet with the colorful feet and the black feet. Okay. So cute. Okay, what's next, Audrey?
this one might be my personal favorite. I'm not sure if it's technically next or not, but I think it is.
So I don't know if the screen is picking this up or not. This one shimmers. Is this the kind of glitter that's going to come off?
I don't think so.
It's actually pretty good. Like, I'm scratching at it in the selvage with my nail, and there is no glitter on my finger. So this is completely glittery and completely cosmic. So this is number 112, and we have 4 meters of this one available. Oh, maybe it's picking up on the shine. So fun. So these are all $12 a meter, and you can pick and choose the quantity you want. The smallest cut for these is going to be 1/2 meter.
Sorry.
That's okay.
1, 2, yeah.
So now we're on to number 113. This is printed quilting cotton, 44 inches wide, and we have 7 meters of this one available. It feels like it glows in the dark, but it does not. Like the way that they've printed it to shine. I don't know, it's reminiscent of like love bugs. No, fireflies. There's another name for fireflies. I can't remember it. Okay, so Sherry's taking 2 of number 112. Okay. Lightning bugs? Is that what some people call
I
them?
think so. I feel
Okay.
like that's mentioned in the thunder.
What's next, love? Maybe have the next one close
Yes.
by.
3.5.
Okay, so this is number 114. We only have 3.5 yards of this. And this is a beautiful blender. So we have some beautiful purples in here, some like emerald greens, and some sapphire blues. So it's a little bit more muted. I think actually it's showing up well on screen. Okay, yeah, Katie wants enough of 109 material for a single bed quilt and pillow cover. Let me know how much, and Sue will pick it up. Okay. Oh, and Donna's telling us that it's light bugs. You know what, Aunt Katie? I'll have Catherine do up some instructions for you too. Okay, so this is 114, and we have 3.5 meters. Lay it down, it's okay. Is this not the cutest with these aliens? So I'm just gonna flip it so I can actually see what we have here. So this is fabric 115, and I have 7.5 meters of it. And the camera's kind of catching the light. I don't know if you can see these little aliens in the spaceships and these stars. So cute. So cute. So again, this is 115, and we have 7.5 yards. I feel like this would make an excellent pillowcase too. Was the last blue one 112 or 113?
114.
114. Bring back 112, 113, and 114. So this is 114 with all the jewel tones, but modeled. This is 113, which reminds me of the light bugs. And 112 is the sparkly cosmic one. What is it actually called? Stargazers. What a lovely name for it. Isn't it pretty? It is, isn't it? Okay. So 115. Do we have a 116?
Yes, we do. 8.
8 meters of 116. If you were a Northern Lights lover, that's what this one made me think of. Or like Aurora. No.
Aurora Borealis.
Is the Northern Lights. What's the other? Clearly, I'm not a space fan.
Oh, I thought it was holes in Star Trek or something, but that's.
You know what? This one has enough going on. I think I'm going to hold it up.
Okay.
The scale on this is fairly big, but you could have some fun with that for sure. Another amazing backing, like if you were thinking of doing a space quilt, this is a really cost-effective way to do a backing on a quilt. So this is 116, and we have 8 meters of it.
Oh, this feels really nice.
Oh, we're into the flannels. So we're out of space, and now we're into flannel. So this is not a cheap quality flannelette. This is proper flannel from Robert Kaufman. This one's called Elizabeth. It's number 117, and we have 7 meters. So just to give you an idea of the scale of the print, I'm putting my hand here. It's like a lovely, almost like taupe. And it's like subtly graceful. Oh, this would make amazing pajamas. So cuddly.
If you could say the manufacturer and something else.
Oh, the manufacturer of all of these fabrics are Robert Kaufman. So if you're wondering how we got these fabrics, Robert Kaufman, up until very recently, so this is probably the last time we're going to be able to do this sale this way, they would buy the huge bolts, like of 1,000 yards of fabric, and then put them on the bolts that we see in store. And they usually bolt them at a specific size. But when they get to the end, the bolt end, they can't do their full normal size. So they have weird quantities. So they let us buy them at a discount. And when I buy fabric cheaper, you get to buy fabric cheaper. So all of the fabrics we're showing today are from Robert Kaufman. So they're all great quality. Julia said the other was maybe called Aurora Australis. So this one is 117, and we have 7 meters. Next flannel.
The next two are fall themed.
The next two are fall themed. Should you lay one down and I'll hold one up at the same time, since
This is just fall colors.
they vibe pretty well together. So what Audrey just laid down on the side with the stripe is 119. and we have 6.5 meters of it. And just to give you a concept of the stripe, there's my hand. So kind of like fingers width for that. And then look at these leaves. Oh, so cuddly. So again, these are flannels. They're not quilting cottons, they are flannels. I'm holding up 118 with the fall leaves, and we have 5 meters of this. So cute. And if you're making a ray quilt, we now have the ray quilt die that cuts the fringe for you. In a couple different sizes. So 118 with the leaves, 5 meters, 119.
Hold on, I just want to do like a quick,
You're gonna put the two together.
so you can like see size comparison, kind of.
Oh, good idea.
I don't know if you can.
There you go. Okay.
Ooh, this was like a camp blanket that we do at the thing.
It kind of does, doesn't it? So we have 3 solid flannels here as well. I actually love flannel pillowcases.
That would be so cool.
Okay, so this one is number 119, and there's 8 meters. What would you call this color? It's like navy blue.
Yeah, like
Pass me the
denim.
other blue,
It's
because
like dark denim.
I would call the other blue more ultramarine. This is more like dark denim.
I think that's like a light royal blue in my brain.
Okay, you can call it royal blue. So the royal blue is 121, and we have 6 meters of that one. Or we have the dark, what I'm calling navy.
It's like dark wash on jeans color.
Dark wash on jeans color. Okay.
It's
And that
like
is
a dark
119.
peach.
We have 8 meters. So if you're thinking of making a ray quilt, this is a great way to choose a backing. Okay, so those are the 2 blues. Yeah. Now we have purple. You can't forget the purple. This is almost like I would picture a Roman purple to be.
Yeah, definitely.
This is number 120, and we have 4 meters. And the fluff, well, I think we all know that's just what happens with flannel. So 12 meters, 120, sorry, $12 a meter, 120. Autumny stripy fabric. What's the number on that one, Audrey?
119.
119.
There's 6.5.
Yeah, okay. And last of our solid flannels, not a lot of this one here. I think we have 2.5 meters. This is 112. And it's showing a little brighter on screen than it is in person. It is still fairly bright though. Don't get me wrong. Not quite a school bus yellow, a little more sunshine yellow.
One, two?
Yeah. Just do the row of the stripes. So now we're getting into our striped fabrics. We are back into quilting cottons. This one is printed. It is not a batik. And oh my goodness, how much fun would this be? Especially if you were using like a technique where you sew around the edges of a square and then cut to make your half square triangles, because you'd end up with all of these on a diagonal. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, and it might be 3 meters here. Might just maybe be 3 meters. Okay. We are in land of the stripes. This is printed. It's not woven. Would make an excellent, excellent binding. I love striped bindings. This is 1, 2, 4.
This one kind of goes with it.
What kind of mesh? That is not 530 yards.
Remember the autumny stripy one was?
Yeah, 119, I think we said.
Yeah, and there's 6.5 meters.
109?
Yeah. I think we have 5 meters of this one, just doing a rough count. It would be a cool binding. So this is 124. It is printed. It is not a woven. So you can see that it's printed on here. It's so cool. And to give you an idea of scale, that's my finger. My finger is about half an inch.
Okay, I'm doing this slightly out of order, but I feel like that one's kind of the same as that.
Yeah, this one coordinates really, really well with the other one. You could have so much fun with this. Ooh, a blue and white quilt. Like only blue and solid white with this. This is 126. And it looks like one of the employees got to it because we used to have more than we do now. So clearly it's loved. Looks like we have about 6 meters of it right now. And this is 126.
This is 125.
This is 125. We have 8.5 meters or so. And this is a Dr. Seuss stripe, I think, technically. Yeah, Celebrate Seuss. So the stripes are a really good width. This would be amazing as like the edge on a pillowcase, or oh, you could have so much fun with this. Bias binding would be really cool too. So 125, 8.5 meters. Okay, Land of the Stripes. Blue stripe is coming up next.
It's smaller than the red stripe.
It is smaller than the red stripe.
Oh, and red stripes are slightly crooked.
Yeah,
Just in case that's going to bother anyone.
right? Yeah, the stripes on this are a little bit wavy. They're not
And on the Dr. Seuss one.
absolutely straight. Oh, Hunter's Star in 126. Yeah, I can see it. This is 127. Also would be an amazing Hunter Star, I think. And it looks like we have about 9 yards of this. But if nobody wants it, I might buy it. Oh, this is so cool. This would make really good tote bags too, you know? Yeah. 100% cotton, good quality. It's Robert Kaufman.
Should I start putting them back in the place for them, or you just want to hold them?
Maybe the very first ones we did. So this is number 128.
Do you want these there?
In orange stripe. Why don't you do the black and white ones together? So 128 orange stripe. We have 5 yards. And Audrey is laying out number
129 and 130.
So 129 is the black and white stripe, and we have 9 meters of that. And then this black and white polka dot is 130, and there's only 2 meters here. Actually, that 2 meters might be a little shy.
And these lines slightly wavy.
Yeah, those lines are slightly wavy, and these polka dots are not like even placement polka dots.
Or completely circular. It's like when you try to draw a circle.
Yeah, but you know what? That means that there's no pattern matching with these.
Oh, that would make it a lot nicer.
Right? That makes it a winner in my mind. And these two together, it's bold. It's really bold. Okay, so 130 is the black and white polka dots. We have 2 meters of that one. And the black and white stripe is 129, and I think we have 9 meters of that one.
Also, this one will go perfectly with the red stripe.
It would go perfectly with the red stripe. Can you guys hear Audrey, or is it just me hearing Audrey and I need to repeat back what she's saying? If somebody wants to let me know, that would be amazing.
I just have a bunch of completely random things. We are into Land of the Plaid.
Okay, so we're doing a couple plaids now.
Maybe just one.
Can we post a list of their fabrics and numbers? Not very easily. I think that the video will get saved and you could always go back and email it after. Oh, yeah, you can be heard. Good.
Yeah.
I don't have to repeat you. Yeah, because a list of the fabrics, you're going to want like some sort of descriptor and photo, Donna, and we don't have that prepped. I just have a list of the numbers because we've been going based on the numbers.
And they're quite.
Yeah, and we have over 100 fabrics to go through tonight. So this is number 204. We had to jump because they got out of order. This is a quilting cotton and it's printed. It's not woven. So there is a backside here. This is beautiful lilac purple though. So 204 and we have 6 yards of it, or 6 meters, sorry.
205.
This is 205. We were considering it for our Underground Railroad. It's this beautiful light blue and black check. So you've got a medium blue. The face is on the outside of the fabric. So this is 205 and we have 3 meters of it. And like I said, you can see here that this tape happened. So whoever gets the first cut, we're going to start counting after the sticky tape marks and then cut your fabric that you ordered. So you end up with a little bit extra. Because nobody wants damaged fabric. It's just rude.
Okay, these next 4 all go together absolutely perfectly. Do you want me to just lay them out?
Yeah, but turn them so that I can see the numbers on them. Yeah. I am so glad that my daughter is assisting me tonight. This would be a lot for one person.
This is going to be kind of hard to lay out all together. You can't
I
see
think
it
you
right
can
now.
only do 2 at a time.
Okay.
So we have pink gingham and red gingham. Pink gingham is what number?
131 and the red is 132. There are 8 of both.
Okay, so 8 meters of each, pink and red. Pink is 131 and red is 132. And these are really great.
And the check of front's really small.
Yeah, really, really is. So that's Audrey's finger, which is pretty much the same size as mine. Now, is there a red gingham that's bigger?
Oh yeah, this one's like, I'd say approximately an inch.
Yeah, put that on top of the pink. Oh, well, maybe go a little more like this, except for we need to know what number that is.
133.
So 133 is the big gingham. And you could have a lot of fun mixing this big gingham with that little gingham. It also gives me Great British Bake Off vibes. Like I feel like a tablecloth out of this that you like set before you watch the Great British Bake Off would be pretty cool.
Or like picnic blanket, like a sunny meadow. I don't know.
Yeah, KT Ursula says Audrey's doing amazingly.
Cute.
Thank you very much. Okay, so let's move on from the ginghams. So
Oh, there's 2 more.
yeah.
Okay.
Big gingham is 133. We have 7 meters. Little red gingham is 132. We have 8 meters. Little pink gingham is number 131. And we have 8 meters of that one. This is a pretty pink too. It's not my color because I'm more of like an autumn or like a bright spring, but if you were a summer, this would make the cutest little milkmaid dress too. Okay, so Audrey just laid down number 206, which is more of the taupe, which is not really being seen.
This one has a bit of sticky tape residue on the edge.
Yeah, so somebody's going to get extra on that one.
So you'd get about an inch extra on the bottom.
And then the brown gingham is 207, and we only have 2 meters of that one. And they wrote 2 meters, but it's looking like more like 1 3/4 to me. So these are a little bit more subtle if you're thinking of making a blouse or like a dress shirt or something.
Kind of neutral one tone.
Oh, Lisa says, yeah, the red 100% tablecloth. She loves it. Very cool. Okay, so light color is 206, dark color is 207.
Oh, there's two more that are the exact same size as this print, identical, except
Yep.
different colors.
So throw down that blue and that black.
Oh, that's even better.
Catherine and I were loving the ginghams, as you can tell, because I took Catherine shopping with me. She was supposed to keep me in check, so I'd buy less than I did when I went with the Rouge. When we had our Save Alicia's Sanity sale. We were a little bit less than what we brought back, but not much. Anyway, blue gingham is number 136, and we have 2.5 meters of that.
And then 135 is the black one and 8 meters.
135 is the black one, and we have 8 meters. What was the number on the lilac plaid?
204, 6 yards.
Okay.
Meters.
I'm gonna type that so that when Alicia's going back into comments, she can. Where did my cursor go? Lilac plaid was 206. Is that what you said, love?
Yes. No,
Okay.
sorry, 204.
Correction.
204 is the lilac.
Okay. Okay. So bring the big blue one over,
This is the same size as the red that we had earlier.
but it's not quite the same color as this blue little
No.
plaid.
It's more muted.
It's more muted. The little plaid is a bit brighter, so I don't know that I'd mix these two together.
Also, this one on its own. 'Cause
Yeah. So this one that we just laid down, the big blue check, is number 137, and I have 7 yards of it.
actually, it's medium because we have bigger checker print.
Okay, we're gonna call it medium.
Well, this one's like twice the size.
I raised her. She's quite specific. It's my own fault. Okay, so this one is 137 and not quite the same blue. Don't run off with that black because you have a black check that's the same as that, I think.
Oh, right.
So why don't you lay that one down on top of the blue?
There's a bunch of fluff on that side.
Yeah. So that's not really in the shot, and I don't know what number, how much we have.
Oh, sorry. That is 134, and we have 9 meters apparently.
Okay, and one of these squares, I think, is approximately 2 inches.
Maybe.
Maybe
Slightly
2.5.
more. Hold on, we have measuring.
We do. It looks like 2.5. I'm just eyeballing it.
Anyway, this checker print that we still have on the other side is miniature.
So this is 134, and we have 9 meters, and it does match the little black really well.
And then
We have,
I feel like I just have to pile this on top and then I'll have to take it away. This does not match this blue. It's more like a muted
One is there. Someone's asking.
6.
And Claire on Instagram was asking what number the black stripe was.
Black.
The black stripe is,
129.
yep,
9 yards.
okay. Lost my train of thought. Both the black and the blue are the same size. The blue that we have here is 138, 8 yards. And I think Audrey it's cut off screen now. I think Audrey mentioned these blues are not the same. So if you're planning on playing with the little gingham and the big gingham, probably not going to work with the blues. This is a really pretty blue though.
Yeah, it's like a nice muted denim neutral, but like blue stuff. I don't know if that made any sense.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, time for a sip of tea.
So this black is 134.
Mm-hmm.
This blue is 138. Oh, the black checker print, this one,
Mm-hmm.
is that it actually in shop? Oh,
Yep.
nice. That is 9 meters and 134.
I might make a lightweight scarf out of that for the spring.
Oh, that would be cool.
It's a good weight for that.
This is 138, 8 yards. I mean, meters, sorry.
Julia, I am drinking blueberry tea because it doesn't have chicory, it doesn't have inulin, it doesn't have
You want me to buy me
chamomile, and it's just basically rose hips and maybe hibiscus. Not sure. And blueberry pieces. Okay, Miss Audrey. We're
These
putting
ones.
away which numbers?
This is 135, 8 meters.
Okay, and then the blue is 136, 2.5 meters. Getting lost in fabric over here.
Okay, we are done with the checkers and the plaids or whatever you want to call it.
We're done with the checkers and the plaids. Ooh.
Very miniature polka dots.
Are you a fan of Japanese fabrics? I definitely am. And the Seven Berry fabrics, I don't like polka dots. I cried one Christmas because my mom gave me polka dotted tights. Yes, Mom, I'm bringing that to the surface. But this fabric, this blue is maybe a royal, not quite an ultramarine. It's showing a bit brighter on screen, but it's fairly bright in person. And just, it's such a small scale. This would make beautiful cornerstones, or that blue and white hunter star I keep talking about doing. This would be lovely. Anyway, this is number 140. We have approximately 7.5 meters. It's 100% cotton. It's actually printed in South Korea. What? This is Seven Berry. They're Japanese, aren't they? Well, it's definitely Seven Berry, and it's Robert Kaufman. And it is something to be loved. It was a joke gift. Okay, what's up next, Audrey?
These two go really well together. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna show those two together. Oh, that lighting does not do justice to that beautiful purple.
It's like muted, but like the royal purple one.
Yeah, maybe if I change, that's a little truer to life. There we go. I'm gonna hold them both up here. Okay, so 141 is this dark blue with like a taupe color printed on it. And we have 7 meters of that. 142 is this beautiful purple. It shows so faded on screen. Maybe that's a bit better. And it's printed in, I think that's a black. And we only have 3 meters of this one. Somebody fell in love with it and took some, I think. Okay, these I believe are Japanese as well. Let me take a look. Now I have to know. Stonebridge is the name. I don't know. Yellow Creek Quilt Design, Jill Shawless. I would have thought this was a Seven Berry. It has such historic vibes to it. I love it. Okay, so purple is 142, 3 meters. Blue is 141, 7 meters.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm gonna have to stand up for this one.
Totally.
I have a love for Jennifer Sampu ombre fabrics, her Skyline. When you take inspiration from nature, your colors always work. And she plays with color so beautifully. So this goes from this light purpley blue down into this dark purple. So if you want to do a faux Bargello and do a whole lot less work putting a Bargello together, this is an amazing fabric. If you want to piece it as a backing, it's an amazing fabric. These, for me to order this into store, I'd have to sell it for like $22 a meter right now. And we're selling this for 12 because I was able to get it on sale. And I mean, this is glorious. So this one is the Jennifer Sampu Sky Mist, and it's 143 is our numbering for tonight. And we have approximately 5 meters of this. That is definitely enough for a quilt back. If you were doing a lap size quilt back like we do in our happy hour class, I think you need 3.2 or 3.3 meters to piece a backing. So definitely enough here for a backing. When are we going to do the Hunter Star quilt as a class? You know what? We have a die that cuts the Hunter Star. So we probably should do that. So many things we want to get going on, and it's like so many ideas and not enough time. Okay, so 143, beautiful purples, blues, and we have 5 meters. Oh, no, we don't have 5 meters anymore. Mama Sue claimed them.
There's more colors.
Oh, yes, there are.
I'm debating whether to do this one because it matches with that color
Sure.
scheme better. Going slightly out of order.
So this is number 145. I don't think I opened this one all the way yet. Guys, look how glorious this is.
That's really pretty.
It's really pretty. I love the range of her colors. So this is number 145. We have approximately 4 meters, maybe only 3.5. Oh, yes. Jennifer Sampu Sky. I'm always a fan. If I ever meet her, I'm probably going to fangirl as badly as I did when I met Tula Pink. This one is called Celestial. So pretty. Okay, Audrey, take this beauty from me and hook me up with another.
Did you say the number?
Yep, 145, 4 meters. And now this dark one that I'm holding is 144, and this is 5 meters.
The red stripe is 125. It says 8.7. 8.75.
So this one that I'm holding, which is 144, goes from this beautiful dark gray. I think I need to stand up behind it so that the light doesn't shine through it. Into this beautiful, you know, when you're out on a really foggy morning and it has like that slightly greenish tint to it, that's what shade this is. So this is 144. And we have 5 meters. Okay, so now we are on to 146. This is Sky Bison. So guess what? Pretty sure it's brown. But you know what? There is a place for brown. I used to think it was the ugliest color known to man. But she just, can I get it separated? So it goes from this light brown all the way into this dark brown. Oh, where was Tim today? I should have shown him this one for his quilt backing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just short of 4 meters or around 4 meters on the 145. The one I'm holding up now, the Bison, is 146. And this is 5 yards. Okay, Audrey?
Oh.
That's okay.
This one I like because you can tie dye it and you'll still see like the pattern, though it's hard for them to see.
Okay, how are we going to make the camera pick up the pattern on this one? Oh, this is a white on white. The hardest to show on screen. And if I get the angle just right, maybe you can kind of, there, can you see the pattern on it now? So it's very angular. It makes me think of like architecture drawings. Definitely no pattern matching necessary with this one. And like Audrey said, we're pretty sure this one, the way that it's printed, you could dye this fabric and the white printing would not dye, just the cotton fabric underneath. So you could have so much fun with over dyeing this in like shibori techniques. So this one is number 147 and we have 3 meters. Yeah, sorry, Aunt Debbie. We kind of got caught up with the fabric sale, and Audrey and I didn't get the invites out for Mama's birthday, but we'll get there. Yeah,
So have like
a lot of schoolwork, and that has to take priority.
yeah, 'cause my teacher was gone for a week and she assigned what was it, 7 online assignments all due the same day, plus the like at least 10 we had in class.
Yeah, a little stressful. So now we're on to 148. This is called Warehouse District in Aquamarine. We have approximately 4 meters, and it's kind of bold, but it's really fun. Like you could piece this into a quilt and then use this as like solid squares, offsetting your pieced squares with solid squares. I sometimes do that because I can finish the quilt faster. And I feel like I'm over piecing sometimes faster than all the blocks in a quilt. So fabric like this is a good friend of mine for that. And I really like the color on this. So this is number 148 and we have 4 meters. What's next?
This one I think is absolutely gorgeous. It's like very patterned though. It's kind of chaos.
Oh, this is bold. This is definitely bold. You know what though? You cut this small enough and it feels like you've got all these different colors that you chose in a quilt. And really, you let the fabric designer do all the color choices for you.
Oh yeah, if you can match to like those colors, absolutely.
So this is 149 and we have 2 meters of it. You know, that's enough to make a blouse.
And I'm changing orders again because I just
Okay.
sorry. This
So
one,
149. Oh, yeah. Can you tell I love color? That would be a nice bag, Anta. The yellows and the oranges and the pinks and the corals, and it's just all the warm tones, you know? So this is called Color Wheel, Honeysuckle. It's number 151, and we have 5 meters of it. So fun.
that would be great for like a quilt color scheme too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, simple half square triangles with this one. And you match it to some solids and you've got a real zinger there. Although not all quilters mix solids with prints. That's
Sorry,
fair.
I just saw something really cool.
Oh, yeah, I should show the selvage because there are selvage collectors out there. And the selvage is gorgeous. Like they really put a lot of effort into this one. So this is 151, 5 meters. I don't know, you might find me wearing this if somebody buys it. And then this, do you have
Enchanted
the green
Forest.
one next for this? Because this has like Enchanted Forest vibes. It makes me think of like Chris
I
Colfer.
think you're talking about this.
No.
green? No.
There's a tree one, not a tree one. It looks like farmland from up above.
Oh yes, I see that.
So this is 152. We have 6.5 meters. it's called Painterly Trees, Lupin. So definitely there's purples in here. So many different purples, greens, a little bit of orange, yellow. So this is 152 and we have 6.5 meters of it.
A whole bunch of these tie together, so I'm just gonna put these in quickly because I've been putting it up for like 3 fabrics.
I want the green one next
Okay.
because this totally matches the one that I just held up.
It kind of does.
And this is farmland from an aerial shot. How fun is that? I mean, it's not how a farm's going to look in Saskatchewan, that's for sure. This must be Ontario or something, because, yeah, no. But I always loved when I was flying in to see my family in
Oh, yeah,
Saskatchewan,
That's always so pretty.
seeing the farms from above. So that's what this makes me think of. This is 153. It's technically called, what does that even say? Honestly, I don't know. It's slightly misprinted, the main name, but they're calling it Nature, and we have 5.5 meters. Yeah, I thought you'd like the farm one, Aunt Deb. I bet you Barb would too. Maybe she needs a project bag. So 153 is the farm one, and we have 5.5 meters, and it goes really well with this purple one. Doesn't really show that well on camera though. And this is 152, and we have 6.5 meters of that one. The trees.
So just quickly gonna show this because I just realized those two.
Oh, Audrey wants me to show you these two together. Yeah, they play nicely, don't they?
Because it's mostly the same color scheme.
Okay, now back to the tree theme. This one was just too fun to leave behind. Tree bark. I don't know why I love it so much. It's just so fun. So this is 154, and we have 5 meters of it. Oh, Julia, John Deere quilt backing with the farm. Yeah, I could see that for sure. Got any plans for the tree bark one? Because I might have been the crazy person who bought it just because I loved it, and I have no idea if somebody else will buy this. The white abstract one is 147.
This is next in the line.
Oh,
You just want to hold it.
so I love some of the calls we get where people are kind of like pre-shopping to see if we have what they need before they make the trek out here, because when we're not close to where you're coming from, it makes
That
sense.
will be upside down. That one.
Someone called me for chicken fabric and we didn't have any, but now we do. In our sewing basics class, sometimes if they get really ahead of themselves with the projects, they make little chickens. Wouldn't it be cool if they made chickens out of chicken fabric? So the chicken fabric is 155 and we have 6 meters of it. And it's just so fun. So fun. I feel like this would be the perfect thing to make one of those aprons with the drawstring in the bottom that you can pull up and hook so that you can like collect things from the garden. So 155 is the chicken fabric. And then for our wine lovers out there, let me go this way. No, that's upside down. Doing it wrong. So there's text in the bottles, and the text relates to different types of wine. So we have Chardonnay, Chianti, Zinfandel, Pinot Noir, Cabernet Sauvignon. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. Obviously, I'm not a wine connoisseur, but isn't it cute? Be a fun little wine bottle holder or little shopping bag or something. So this is 156, and we have 8.5 meters of it.
This one, so shiny.
This one is sparkly. It makes me think of Christmas napkins. I don't know why. So fun. So this is 157, and we have 5 meters of it, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
So this one's fun. The wine fabric is definitely an Aunt Barb one. Yeah, I could see that. Ooh, oven mitts out of the chickens. Is that what we're talking about, Sarah? Yeah, yeah. Log pillow. That would be fun. Yeah, log pillow with the bark fabric. Okay, I was told not to buy any Christmas fabric when I was there because we have a little too much right now.
And yeah.
And yet, I saw this one. And I don't know, it makes me think of White Christmas. So I had to. Do you see this? With the red truck and the snowy scene and the big white house. Ugh, and the snowman. It's like, oh, and the golden retriever. I love the little golden retriever. I love this one so much. So this is number 150. Oh, it's actually called White Christmas Snow. Okay. And we have 5 meters of it. Christmas tree in a red truck, right? It's so classic. So classic. What do you think, Julia? Should we make something for Dawn? That is an Aunt Lois fabric. She would love it. Oh, Donna, which one do you want all 3.5 meters of? Oh, you're talking up above with, okay, never mind me. You're talking to Alicia. Okay, what's next, Audrey? Yeah, Alicia's got it. I'm good.
You're gonna have to unroll that.
I am gonna have to unroll this panel. This was so fun, I couldn't leave it behind. Can you see her? We have the Mona Lisa in a beautiful picture frame, and it has like a bit of a border on it. The panel does not have hard lines, which I quite like. So the Mona Lisa, we'll do $12 a panel for her. She is number 160. Probably have maybe 4 of her, maybe 5, not sure. And we actually found one of the coordinating fabrics that go with this. Leonardo da Vinci, and they're calling it charcoal. And it's such a good blender. And it like coordinates so well. The color on this is a deep brown with little bits of gray and black within it. Oh, the lighting in here is hard. I didn't think we should do this during the day though. So this is charcoal. This is 161. Or is it 191? Should have underlined.
60.
That one was 160. This one's 161 because they're together. So we have 3 meters of charcoal and we have 5 or 6 panels of the Mona Lisa, which is number 160. So fun, right? Okay, what's next, love?
I'm putting these out because they look so good together.
Okay.
I don't know how my placement skills are.
So these are blenders that are actually created by Jennifer Sampu. What? Okay. My head's like popping in and out of the screen here. So the green one is 158.
4 meters.
And the blue one is 162.
7 meters.
And they're called chalk and charcoal. And we have a couple other of these blenders in the store, and they go over really, really well. The green is reading more yellow on camera than it is in person. Let me see if I move it. The blue is like this beautiful sapphire, like dark sapphire blue.
It's almost like a space theme. Does that make sense?
It's funny, when I hold it like this, the color is truer to life, or at least looking at my monitor. So, such a fun green blender. It's called Chalk and Charcoal. It almost reminds me of like looking at the trees through the screen when we're in our cabin at the property. Because we have an off-grid cabin. So green is 158, 4 meters. Blue chalk and charcoal is 162, and we have 7 meters.
Do you just want to hold all of these at this point?
Yeah, that one's gradient, so I have to. We have no other fabric like this one in store, but I always love a good gradient. So this is a green.
It has line.
So it
Very
starts at a lime green and it goes to is that an emerald green? Is it like a dark kiwi green?
I'd say it starts lime, goes to kiwi, and then goes to like
Lime to kiwi to like emeraldy.
yeah,
That's what we're calling
and then
this.
maybe slightly pine tree. If that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's Fresh Hues Ombre and Robert Kaufman. So there's actually 4 different greens in here.
Okay, when you fold it like that, you can totally see all the different greens the way you're holding.
Oh, well, I missed that. So this is number 163. We have 10 meters of this. And honestly, if you wanted to do a quilt where you piece the same block and then you did like gradient, like dark, medium into light in the other corner, this is the fabric you would do it with. Oh, it is great for landscapes. So right. Lady Kira, the Christmas fabric with the red truck has a golden on it. Yeah, I believe it does. So this is 163 and we have 10 meters of this. And I mean,
It has a golden in the wing and the golden retriever.
yeah. You can use ombres for so many things, like Catherine's class that she did on this quilt that I'm blanking on the name of. We sell kits for it. It's fabulous. Depending on where on the ombre you chose, the quilts turned out differently. So everyone in the class had the exact same pattern, the exact same fabrics, and they all turned out just a little bit unique, depending on different design choices they made. All right, love. Oh, you brought snacks. You're wise.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting into some of our blenders. So this is just a great blender. So this is called Cloud Cover in Charcoal. It's number 159. And we have 7 meters of it. So it's like a dark gray into a lighter gray. Perfect blender. What's next?
Same thing, different color.
Oh, same thing, different colors. So we are 164. This one is called Doe Skin. I think of it as like a parchment color.
Mm-hmm. Or like old books, but not quite yellowed, or like fantasy map. I don't know if any of that made sense.
Yeah, there's a marshmallow color in some of the Northcott fabrics that I've had before of blenders, and this is very similar to that. So this is 164, and we have 6 meters.
Two cameras in one of them you can't really see. Can we shut that one off?
Oh, sometimes we lay stuff on there though, so I think we're just gonna leave it up. Okay, next. You want to
Same thing, different color.
lay the purple one down?
Yep.
Okay, so the brown cloud cover is called Earth. It's number 165. We have 4 meters. The purple one is number 166, and we have 4 meters.
See, I'd read that more on the pink side.
No, that's in the purple family for sure. It's closer to a pink, but that's
Okay.
purple.
I read it like purpley pink.
We will call it purpley pink. Okay, and this one is called Earth. How would you rate this brown?
For some reason, it makes me think of like dry dirt because it's lighter and like saddles for
Yeah,
horses. for some
yeah,
reason.
kind of a saddle, kind of brown. Okay, next.
Okay, this is absolutely perfect if you want to do like a map on fabric.
Yeah, so Audrey's gonna remove 166 4 meters of the purple cloud cover. This is a Prisma dye batik. It's called Ivory. It's 167. This is the perfect batik blender. Oh, that is not 6 yards. Someone had fun with this one. Okay, we have 2 meters of this left. Wheat color, well, that's a good description of it. So 167, we have 2 meters.
Or like slightly toasted marshmallow, does that make sense?
Yep.
I'm not.
Okay, what's next, love?
Oh, all of these are patterned with a whole bunch of different colors, slightly different patterns.
Yeah, so these are batiks. We're getting into the batiks. This is my favorite batik that we picked up. It's this lovely hibiscus in like a bright orange with just like a slight coral print
It's
to
like
it.
the tropical shirts that you imagine when you think tropical shirt. It's that fabric.
Oh yeah, for sure. So this is 168 and it didn't come counted. Probably looks like about 9 meters here. Next, I'm gonna leave 168 laying out.
If you wanted to do like a quilt with stuff that's the same but kind of different at the same time, all of these fabrics together.
Yeah, they play so nicely. This green is gorgeous.
I'm just gonna lay.
So the green in my hand is 169.
I just found two that
I
look
think we have
like a
7 meters of 169. And then the green that Audrey laid down is 170. And we have maybe about 7 meters of that one as well. This is like pine trees. And this is, I don't know, something leafy floral, jungle.
I found stuff that screams Rapunzel in my brain.
Okay, so let's call out what we're putting away as we put it away. So we're putting away 169. And then 170 is the green pine bough. This one here is 170. And the hibiscus one
168.
is 168. Oh, guys, you've been with us for so long. Thank you for sticking with
I'm
us.
gonna lay them down.
That one's
These-
pretty. Hold on. So that's 174. And let's describe the colors. So we've got a plum in here. We've got like a dark rosy pink, maybe?
And then like plum but pink, if that makes sense. Like, if
Yeah,
you
a
had-
light plum. Let's
Yeah.
call it that.
But then yeah. And then this together with it screams Rapunzel in my brain.
Oh, because of the sunflowers. So the sunflower one is 175, and we have approximately 8 meters of that one. Isn't it gorgeous? Honestly, I'd love to see that sunflower one with blue, but
There is a blue. Nice to love it.
Mama, you haven't even seen all the batiks yet. You just know. Okay, Audrey, what's next? So 175 was the yellow sunflower.
Hold on, put the yellow back for a sec.
This one is 174, this purpley one.
If you wanted something to go in between the yellow and the purple, this would work. It has just a hint of pink.
It's almost like a clementine color, you know?
Yeah, it's clementine with like a hint of pink.
So this is 176, and we have 6 meters of this new orange one that we've put in. Okay, remove the yellow, leave the orange.
And then again, me with the Disney princesses. Sleeping Beauty, Briar Rose, however.
Okay, interesting.
This one. Not necessarily with this, but it does go with it.
Okay, so that is number 171 that she just added in this beautiful, it's like it's not a ruby red. There's pink tones to it, but it's It's
a
not
ruby
far.
red if rubies were pink.
It's a ruby red if rubies were pink.
It's like a deep pinky red.
Yeah, so, okay. I'm pulling away this orange one. So this orange one here, just show you this print. This is 176. The ruby red one, I'm going to pull that away.
Okay.
And this one is 171. Okay.
Okay, this in my head for some reason feels like Descendants. I don't know if anyone's seen that movie or not.
You're going all Disney on me today.
I really am, but I saw the Rapunzel thing and now I'm just thinking all Disney.
So that's 177, and I think we have maybe 7 meters there.
This is
So
Like-
177 is the purple flower.
well, the flowers aren't purple, the background is.
Oh, the background's purple with a little bit of black. The flowers are, I don't even know how to describe that. There's little bits of green, little bits of brown,
Yellowy green.
yellowy
brown,
green. Yeah.
But like in a pretty way.
So 177. And what Audrey just laid down in the other screen here
170.
is 172. And it looks like maybe we have 6 or 7 meters of that. I need to find the charging cable. They do make great stained glass quilts. Green amber one. What's the number of the green amber one?
This one or
Is this the one you mean by the green amber?
there are a bunch.
What was that, Alicia?
She said what color was the green one?
So 170 is the one that looks like pine trees. 169 is the one that doesn't look like pine trees.
And hold on, let's put the pine trees away yet, because there's also this.
Oh, you think the pine tree?
I
Oh.
don't know. This also feels kind of like tropical, but in a kind of
So
dark
unfold it
forest
for
thing.
me across this white and tell us the number of that one. Because I think they need to see all the colors. So there's browns and there's blues and there's greens.
It's 173.
It's 173. And she's thinking it plays nicely with this one. And I kind of see why. Like they're vibing.
This
Color tones
one-
are different, but you'd see these colors together in the forest. So how can it be bad?
This one might go better with this.
So lay it with it. You don't have to unfurl it all the way yet.
Kind of do because there's a bunch of different colors here.
Okay, let me hold it up then.
Okay.
So laying down, we have 173. Am I reading that correctly? That's
Yeah.
173. And in my hand is 178, and it's a beautiful stripe. So there's browns and greens and this like purpley, dark purpley blue.
And I don't know if they match because they were made to be that way or if it's just an amazing coincidence, but
No, I think those two were made to match. So
Yeah.
if we lay these two together,
oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
so the stripe is what number again?
The stripe is 178. I'm just gonna
And the pine one is 173. Fun. Oh, the green with lime that went all the way to dark green. That one is 163. Okay. What is next, Audrey? Is that it for batiks?
yes.
Okay, so take the batiks away. And then we'll start with these. So now we're getting into our yarn dyed linens. So if it's an Essex linen, it's 55% linen, 45% cotton. This color is limestone. And it's not going to show up very well on camera, unfortunately. It has like the slightest greenish tinge to it. And it has a beautiful weave. I don't know if you can see. There's the weave there. So 179, yes, it is 163 on that green one. Oh, that's actually showing up not too badly. Okay, what's the next one? This is a beautiful Essex yarn dyed, and this is the steel color. So 55% linen, 45% cotton. And it's a lovely gray. It's looking a bit more blue on screen, but it's definitely not that blue in person. It's like a light silver.
All of these ones are like lighter neutrals. I don't know if anyone can hear me right now.
Okay, so this is 180 in the steel, and 179 was the one with the slight greenish tinge to it. And there is a lot. There's like 9 meters on the steel gray and only 3 meters on the lighter one here, the green color.
This one doesn't have a number.
That's a oh. Okay, write 300 on it.
I'll just send you the next.
Okay. So this one here is E119. I don't know how that's a color, but okay. It's 181 in our number system. I would call this a Snow White. Sherry, do you want to stick with us till the end and then we'll pull out the cosmic ones again? And Audrey ran off. Okay, so we've got 182. This one's called Heather. So it has like the slightest, it's more of a gray, but it has like a slight purple tinge to it.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't see the purple tinge.
I saw it in natural light.
Oh, that would do it.
Yeah. Oh, she went to number it for me. So number 300 is indigo. So it's woven with white threads and indigo threads. So it has almost a chambray weave to it, but it's definitely the linen cotton blend. Canadian Deb. So we'll leave 300 there. Oh, how much do we have of 300? We have about 3.5 meters. Okay, this one is a bit different of a weave. It's called Manchester in Ivory. It's 183. And it's like the perfect shirting weight. And I'm trying to catch the texture on the screen.
Can I add something?
Yeah.
That I want to say? I feel like, I don't know if this is going to make sense because I'm not sure how to like properly word this, but like old-fashioned pocket watch, like kind of clothes, probably works at a print shop but doesn't really have any ink stains on their clothes kind of person with like a pocket watch in their vest.
Okay.
I don't know if that made any sense, but that's how I see these fabrics in like the olden days.
So 183 was the ivory that I just put down in that other weave. We're back to the Essex yarn dyed. This is the flax color, so it's a very natural off-white taupe brown. 184.
Very concerned that I was laughing.
Just keep the fabrics coming, love, because we're getting closer to the end.
We have about a pile and a half.
Yeah.
Oh wait, make that 2.5.
So this is a canvas weave, yarn dyed in flax, so the same color, but a bit different of a weave. It's a bit heavier. So again, $12 a meter, and we have 5 meters of that. And these all kind of look the same.
They kind of do. They're slightly different in person, but they're close.
I don't know what PFP means. PFD means prepared for dyeing. This is a cotton flax canvas, very similar color, 186. Audrey.
Oh. Moving fabrics because I keep leaving these on chairs. There's so much.
How is there so much here? Essex canvas in linen, 119, and this is our number 187. Audrey? We're going faster through these lists, so just stay right here for this one.
Yep.
This is number 188. This is shale. So it has like a robin's egg blue and like a brownish color that's woven together to create this texture. And this is the regular linen weave, and this is 55% linen, 45% cotton. And we're definitely not sending it to the States because it was woven in China. This is 189, and this is the same. It's just indigo this time. So it's indigo with white. I wonder if we're using this one in our Sashiko class. It's very pretty. Back to the natural colors. This is 190. We have 4 meters, and it is a natural color. Nice textured weave to it, though. Okay, what do we have now?
2 left of these.
2 left, and then we get into my favorites. Okay, this one is yarn dyed denim this time, so it's a bit more of a denim style blue than the indigo. And we have 5 meters of this, and this is, I think it's 191. And then we have 192 Essex linen in natural. Okay, now we get into the more fun ones.
This one's just kind of plain, actually.
This is plain. This is a Prima cotton vintage white. It's a shirting. It's 44 inches wide. It's 100% cotton. It's a beautiful shirting. If you wanted to make yourself a white shirt, I would do it with this. And we have a good amount here because we have approximately 3 meters. Next. Ooh,
Really
this
pretty.
is really pretty. So this is ultramarine blue canvas, and it is such a good weight. This is the deal of a lifetime. So this is called Big Sur canvas. It's our number 193, and we have 5.5 meters of it. It is a little wider than 44 inches. Does it actually tell me on here? I wish it did. Oh no, it says that it's 44 inches. Okay. Machine wash cold, no bleach, wash dark colors separately. Tumble dry low. Okay. Beautiful for making bags. So 193. Okay. Next, we're getting into some shirtings. It does feel nice, doesn't it? So it's nice and lightweight. Just trying to pull it out here so you can kind of see the weight. So it's 100% cotton. It's like the perfect shirt dress fabric. Perfect for shirts. So we have this in 4 colorways. 194. We have 12 yards of each of the 4 colorways. So 194 is this green. Audrey's going to pass me the others. And then we're going to get that under the camera. This beautiful blue is 195. It's like not a petrol blue, but not far off from it. It's very similar to my glasses color. This one. So we have like 11.5 meters of the petrol blue. We have the green. We have the red. The red is number 196. And we have like 11.5 meters of that one.
And finally,
And finally, like
well,
a
not finally, but like
no, like a dusty rose pink in the same lightweight shirting. This does feel really nice. This pink doesn't really suit me though. There's lots of people it does. Okay. So this is, what number did I say it was? 197 for the pink. So pink is 197. Red is 196. This beautiful blue is 195. And the green is 194. And I'll just hold the green here so that it's truer to color. Okay. Pass it.
this one's stretchy in one way.
So it's not your typical poplin weave, but it's definitely more heavyweight than a cotton lawn. And it's gorgeous. I love the light coral. I love the robin's egg blue. I love the dark petrol blue. I don't even mind that there's purple in there and like a green background. This one is so fun. Perfect for spring or summer. Great for a lightweight dress or something, or just a blouse. So this is 198 and we have 6 meters of it.
This one's
I'll just take the white and the black.
Okay.
So this is a cotton sateen. Are both cotton sateens? Yeah. So they're called ultra sateens. So I have it in white and I have it in black. So it's of course 100% cotton because it's a cotton sateen. The white is 199 and we have 5 meters of it. The black is 200 and we have just under 5 meters of it. And those are cotton sateens.
I slid that.
This I might have already taken a piece of. This is a cotton lawn, which, if you're familiar with, is one of my favorite fabrics in the summer. It's opaque, like you can't see through it, but it's so lightweight. If you want something on those high humidity days that's going to breathe, but not really feel like you've got this heavy weighted fabric on you, this is it. So it's a beautiful print. Is that a cheetah?
Maybe, I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm not great with animals.
Same. That's what it is.
Total jungle vibes here. It's more of a light purple than it is a light pink in this lighting. It's a cheetah. Thanks, Alicia. Teamwork for the dream work. And it's a lovely lawn. So this is 201. And I think that's a 7. I think we have 7 meters of this. I originally thought that was a 4. 7 seems logical for the number of times it's wound around. So 201, and we can be matchy because I have some of this. Okay.
Next are two stretchy, exercisey.
Yeah,
fabric.
these are performance knits and the denim's not part of the sale. So these are the final 2. So this purple
These aren't
one
part of the
here,
sale?
no,
Final 2.
the final 2. So this is 202. We have 3 meters of it. It's a performance knit. It is wider. How wide are you? It's 80% nylon, 20% spandex, and it's a 59-inch knit. So wash cold, do not spin to dry, squeeze off excess water or hang to dry. This we would use this to make Ariel Silks clothes in our household. Such good stretch. So if I go,
Or like a gymnastics leotard or yoga pants or
I think it's got about 30% stretch, cross grain. Beautiful, beautiful fabric. So 202, 3 meters. And then the last performance knit, can we just switch where these two fabrics are?
oops, I totally just knocked that camera, so now it's bouncing.
No. Is this beautiful print here. A little more subtle if you're making yoga pants. Those purple ones are bright.
Oh yeah. It's more pink.
It's pink, purple, and almost a red. The other one, this one is like greens and blues, a little bit of gray and some black. There is a bit of a pattern to it, but I don't think it's one that you have to pattern match. So this is 203. We have 4 yards of it, and it's the same 59 inches wide and the same fiber content. It feels so soft and slippery to the hand. I don't know. Would you make an exercise bra on this?
Maybe.
Maybe.
The leggings wouldn't work for me because they wouldn't be breathable enough.
Okay, that is the end of the fabrics. Now, someone wanted to see a couple fabrics again. 112, 113, 114. Yep.
Of course, it's the one I put at the bottom of the pile.
Oh, Mama Sue's asking about a bag class. You know what? We've been talking about, I'm shaking the whole table. We've been talking about doing some by Annie's patterns because they're so good.
All the space.
All the space. Yes, because these are glorious. Okay, so 115 is the one with the little aliens. I don't know what's spoken for on this one. I can't go that far back in the chat right now. Alicia can, but I can't. We have 7.5 meters of this one with the little aliens, and it is not glow in the dark. Tegan tested it for us because we thought maybe it was. Okay, so there's that one. This one is 114, and we have 3.5 meters of this one. Oh, Audrey, what number is the steel gray linen? Yeah.
Like this kind?
Yeah, that stack, but it says steel gray. This is 113 that I'm holding up right now.
Looking for some?
Wants to know where the flax canvas is.
And this one is 112. This is the sparkly one.
Steel. I found steel.
Okay, what number is the steel gray one?
180.
180 for the steel gray linen. Whoops. Taking out the computer. Okay, and then 141.
Okay.
Do you have 141 there?
1 in this kind again?
I don't know. Does anyone remember what 141 looked like? She's not sure how far back she goes.
Oh,
Was that around the
Found it.
Jennifer Sampoos?
this one.
Oh, this one. This is 141. It's the blue with the beigey print. So pretty.
Looks like a beigey, makes you think about gold.
Blue shamrocks. Yeah, you could call it that.
Yeah.
With like a lace trim in behind it or something. It's not actually lace though, it's just printed. Yeah, so pretty. Anybody else want to see something or have questions about something? You're welcome. Guys, I can't believe we've been doing this for 2 hours. Thank you for sticking with us. And thank you for coming out. We had no idea what people were going to think of us doing the sale live. But last time we did the Save Alicia's Sanity sale, when I bought all the bolt ends, we kind of felt like we left our online people out, and we have people buying from across Canada. So how's that fair? So we thought we'd try to do it this way. Thank you, Emma. It means a lot. It's our first time doing it. So hopefully we work out all the kinks. So any fabrics that you've ordered, what you're going to see is an email come to you. Let me steal my phone because I actually did a sample email to myself so I could tell you guys what it looks like. Yes, I don't doubt that you are. She's flopped in a chair. It's been a long day for her. We leave the house at before 7:30 in the morning usually. She is a hard worker. Email's slow at the store. We must be using the internet a lot or something. Okay, so when you receive the email from us, Jen said, I love it. My husband doesn't even know I'm shopping. Sherry wants to know, does the blue blender 162 go with those cosmic patterns? Audrey's going to try to dig that out for you. Okay, so when you get the email from us that you can click to pay, so it looks like this. It'll say tax invoice in the subject line, and this is what our payment thing looks like. There is a click to pay. If you're not comfortable doing that or you feel uncertain, once we've got the invoice, you can always call into the store and we can just pop in your credit card through our POS system here in the store over the phone. You do not have to do that online, but for some of you, it might be easier to just pay it if you're comfortable doing that. But if you're scared of being scammed, no worries. We've got you. Just call in and Alicia and I will process it. Okay, so what did Audrey pull out for me?
Okay, so you want to go first? Just quickly.
Someone on Instagram just wants the number for the flax.
Oh, so the flax canvas is 185. There's another flax one too. Is it the canvas one that they wanted?
They want a canvas.
Okay, so flax canvas is 185 and there's 5 meters of it. Okay, let's go back to our
There was a
blue
question
blender.
asked before.
So this is the blue blender 162.
It goes really amazingly with this one.
See, I knew I raised her as an artist for a reason. Yeah,
This one's
those go
pretty
really
good.
nicely together.
This one works as well.
This one works as well.
The other two, if you have the other fabrics, they
Let me see the
might
purpley one.
with the other fabrics they work, but just on its own with that.
Yeah,
looks-
that ties in really nicely.
Sorry, I'm like blocking your face.
So you only like that one if we have like this one or the other one with it.
Yeah, you need like something with a tone of purple because this is more purple blue than blue.
So let me see the little aliens again.
Yeah.
I can't see if I'm holding them up there. No,
You are.
no, I'm showing them all. It's hard to make sure I can see the screen and you guys can see what I'm holding. So aliens works. Aliens is 115.
This one,
It's a little punchy.
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
113 less so. 114, 162, 162, and 112 really, really well together.
I would like to mention if you're doing the aliens, I would not recommend just with that blue. It doesn't blend as well.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you're doing aliens, Audrey's saying not just with this one. You need something that's pulling the purpley color into, like this one.
That one has a hint of purple, but it's not extreme.
Yeah. And this one's the sparkly one. I'm really surprised that they're able to get the glitter on so well that I couldn't like pick it off.
Yeah, if there's extra of that, that's what I'm making my new purse out of because my old one's starting to fall apart.
Catherine's mom's on.
Oh, yay!
Okay. Catherine, I didn't know your mom had the same name as mine. How did I miss that? Anyway, I have to say thank you to Catherine's mom for buying us some teacups for the store at a yard sale and letting me e-transfer her. It was very kind. Can we pay at time of pickup? I'm in Halton. If we need to pay ahead, that's fine. What we're doing is we're asking for people to pay before we cut. But we can easily work that out for you. Like we can hold it for you, Carla, and just cut it when you come if you want, knowing what you want. Okay, Marilyn says, I bid on the white marshmallow batik. You said 2 meters, but if there's more, I'd like to have it. I understand I can combine with items from the store. Is that correct? 1 invoice, 1 shipping charge. Love your presentation. Do it again. Oh, thank you, Marilyn. It's going to be 2 separate invoices. So we're just going to do the sale on its own because somebody's just got to sit and process through the list of things that Alicia's been making in the background. So big shout out to Alicia for all the managing comments and tracking who wants what, where, when, and how. So if you want to purchase stuff from the store, we have a free shipping code, which I have not done a very good job at sharing tonight, and it is live sale. So today only, if you're shopping on the website, use coupon code live sale, LIVESALE. It might have to be all uppercase. I'm not actually sure about that.
Spacing?
No space whatsoever. Good call, Audrey. You can use that as a code to get free shipping. We can combine your order if we're shipping it to you, not a problem at all. And if you do somehow get charged twice for shipping, send us an email. Let us know that you want your order combined and shipped as one, and we can refund you one of the shipping charges. Not the easiest to do in our system, but we can figure it out. There's no reason why you guys need to pay twice. Oh, Aunt Brenda made it out too.
Oh, yay! Hi, Aunt Brenda.
Love you too. She doesn't sew yet, but I think we can convert her because she's an artist and she loves color. Right?
Especially with some of the landscape.
Oh, yeah. She would have so much fun with those Jennifer Sampoos.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe even like the tree trunk one.
Yeah, I see mixed media in her future. So interesting story. The reason why I know Alicia is actually through my Aunt Brenda. They were friends first. And when I was looking for a store manager, I knew it needed to be somebody I could trust and who was hardworking. And so we found Alicia, who has a marketing background. So fun the way we meet people. Okay. Yep. I do deserve a good sleep now. I will sleep well tonight. I feel bad for Alicia because she's here at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So I think we're going to cut off this live here now. Thank you all for coming out and joining us. It was a lovely evening with you all. And we look forward to getting these orders out to you. Any questions, don't hesitate to email or call the store. sew@thesewingcafe.ca. Phone number here is 905-873-0043. I hope I finally got that memorized. Aunt Brenda's gonna let my mom sublimate her art onto quilts for her. Okay, respect. We might convert you though, just saying. Anyway, thank you all, and we'll see you again next time when we do another sale. Bye.